here, but of course in a different scale, very different scale. And why should you listen to Eastern Europeans? Why should you care about Eastern Europeans? They are there and they are weird. Maybe because generations who remembered how is it to lose democracy already passed away in Germany. People who have been born in 1910, they are largely gone now. And maybe we have a fresher experience with that, and maybe more of them. So do not listen to us because you like us. Next week you might like somebody else. But maybe try to listen to us because we are in this together. So Tomáš's speech is here. First, we want to congratulate Daniel for the prize. It is great to see such work evaluated or valued, and great to see civil society being recognized as valuable part of the whole society.
Yeah, that's the most important thing. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
And we thank you. And thanks to the organization who gave it. We also greatly value his work and yours and your work because we are proud to be members of Pulse of Europe, of the whole Europe. So that was the nice things. Now about Czech Republic. In Prague, we have a hard task ahead of us. Czech Republic is the most Eurosceptic country in EU. We are trying to change it as Pulse of Europe, but in last year, the number of people who support or don't care about European Union grew. Don't care is in our case better than be against it. The number really grew, but that's the only good news. Bad news is that Czech society keeps leaning away from liberal democratic values. Worse news is that people don't really care about this loss. For example, the whole debate about migration ended up with the decision that we just don't take any refugees. And that's the solution. We took 12 refugees. You can imagine 12 people. Not 12,000 millions. About Czech politics, Czechs also again elected openly pro-Kremlin president who constantly preaches xenophobia and disdain to all democratic values. Sometimes he suggests that problems with journalists should be solved by Kalashnikov. When he speaks with Putin, he says that journalists should be liquidated, and good father Putin says, no, only reduced. So that's our president. And we Czechs also elected Andrej Babiš as a prime minister. And he says to us, don't care about anything, I will take care of everything for you. And they fell for his promises of glorious future and forgave him a lot. They forgave him working for STB in 80s. That's a Czech version of Stasi. Huge conflict of interest that he has a Minister of Finance and now Prime Minister, and the one who is channeling all the subsidies money, all the European money, and somehow he channels it to the largest agricultural company that is his company. It's beautiful. And by the way, he's charged. He has criminal charges on him for stealing European money for the stork nest. But my compatriots, my co-citizens forgave him all of that, and they voted for him. And now Babiš's desire for staying out of prison kind of drives him into, let's say, marriage of reason, and makes him dependent on President Zeman. And not just him, that would be bad enough, but also to right-wing and left-wing parties extremist parties in Czech parliament. There is a Stalinist part, and there is, I will not say the word in here, but you know what I mean, the right-wing extreme. In Czech parliament, Prime Minister and President constantly break constitutional customs. Usually when a new government is elected, it needs to gain trust of parliament. We have no trust of parliament for 6 months, and it's fine.
8.
Rhetorically, Babiš is pro-EU, but pushes disintegration of European Union and limiting European Union to economic cooperation only. He prefers to be on periphery of European Union with likes like Kaczynski and Orban. In such environment, one really cannot support European Union and avoid political confrontation with government and with democracy-breaking groups. In contrast to Germany, Czech Pulse of Europe is clearly in opposition, even though we do not support any concrete party or politician. We also cannot support the European Union without ignoring international context. Thus we in Pulse of Europe ask you, all of you, to be vocal. To be vocal about what happens at the outskirts of the EU, in let's say new countries. To lobby your politicians to be vocal. Don't be afraid to support liberal powers in affected countries. Don't be afraid being accused of meddling. You are already being accused. Whenever any liberal activist does anything in the Czech Republic, his page will be full of posts that he's supported by German Jew Nazi case. And, so don't be afraid to meddle.
Jiří, our master here, Karim, says that they have to look at the
we challenge you to stop tolerate virulent Kremlin influence on EU, which makes all of the above possible. Kremlin wages war on you, and you should be able to to stand to it. At least do not sign Nord Stream, and please oppose Nord Stream. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much.
Let's be the Pulse of Europe.
Jiří, thank you very much. You gave us an impression of how the world looks like in the Czech Republic, and we have to assist you, and we will. You can count on us. You can count on the Germans. You can count on all the other countries who still live in a different system, and we are happy to be there. And we want to make the Czech Republic again a real democracy. We assist you there. Thanks for being here. Thank you very much.